maybe just get into some visitation with some people that's down here that I know. So I'm gonna run to the bank and actually let me give you guys a little quick tour of inside of this Airbnb. Kind of like trying to hurry up and get to the bank so that I can sort out some stuff. And yeah. Okay, so I'm ready to go. Just need to spray this. I got this from Temu. And basically any perfume that you have that's like too big, so it's like the travel size, you kind of just pump it to the bottom. Very convenient. Okay, so let me show you guys what the place looks like. So this is the room. There's not a lot of lighting in here. That's the bathroom. Here's the bed. That's the doorway. This is like a little closet here. Don't think there's any light in here. Nope. I can see. This is the bathroom. There's the sink. Bed. And the shower is back here. Mango tree right there, so. This is the lovely host. Making us breakfast.
They open the kitchen today.
Which is very sweet of you.
Open the kitchen.
I can drink it with milk. Okay, so today is the second day. The third day. And today is Sunday, and it is Easter Sunday. So initially, I said to myself I wanted to go to church when I came down here, and I packed this for that. And then I changed my mind because I got a little bit intimidated because I think the service is gonna be in Spanish. But anyways, I decided I'm gonna go anyways, so I'm just gonna get ready, finish up. What may I do? Yeah, just finish up and take Uber. I was gonna walk, but it looked like it's gonna rain, and the slippers that I have, I don't think it's good to walk in because it's not very comfortable to walk in. Yeah, so I don't know if I should put on this one. I feel like I should go more for a natural look. I picked up these from, so I had a paint night and I picked this up from Giant Tiger. It was on sale, and I gave all the girls that I invited over one of these for the paint. Well, it was in the daytime, it wasn't really a nighttime, but to paint. So it's a matte finish. I don't want to be too bright. It look too bad, but I'm going to use this one. See if I can blend it and see how it looks. I know that the lighting in here is not so great. You can't really tell. The lighting in here is not the best. But yeah, maybe when I go outside, I can see a little bit better. Ain't nobody looking at you at church. Actually, they be looking at church. Low key, they be looking at you at church.
Jesús, Rey vencedor.
So today is still Sunday. It's Sunday night, and I haven't really been doing the greatest job at like vlogging as I'm going around. But I went to church. Like I said earlier, I wasn't really planning on going. No, I planned to go, and then I changed my mind when I got up, and then I changed my mind again after I had breakfast and just ended up going, just pushed myself to go. And it turned out to be pretty good. I was able to understand like maybe like half of what they were saying, and the message. And what I understood was basically the pastor was talking about Jesus and the empty tomb, and the meaning of the empty tomb was proof of the resurrection of Jesus, and that basically like scripture was fulfilled, and you know, it's just basically like talking about that Jesus actually resurrected because of the empty tomb. So it was a good message. I had really good prayers as well for what I could understand. And then there was a young guy that was there, and I think like he just went up for prayer. Yeah, it looked like maybe he's like considering to give his life to Christ, and the pastor called him up and prayed for him. It was a good service, I would say, even though I didn't understand like some of what was being said, but it was a good message with what I understood. And after church, I introduced myself to the pastor and his wife, and I don't really know how to I need to practice speaking Spanish. I could understand it better than I could speak it. So his wife spoke English. So then after church, they invited me to have lunch with them, and it was very kind of them to treat a stranger and someone who's just as pretty much a stranger. And maybe it's because I told them that I'm visiting the island. So it was very, very nice. And then I haven't slept for the past few days because it's kind of challenging to sleep where I'm at. It's very noisy. There's a lot of, I don't know if you can hear anything, but there's a lot of bikes passing, and I'm a light sleeper, so it's hard. So I was able to try and get some sleep. Yeah, just have a little bit of a headache. So tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna be going to a new Airbnb tomorrow. All right, so I just finished from the bank. and I need to get some new slippers because the one that I had broke off. So I'm in the Chinese people them store in Friusa to get slippers, and actually the slippers that broke I bought here about three years ago. So let me see if them have any reasonable $20 for that. I need to find something for like cheap. $10 for this. I'm not trying to pay them a price for them somewhere. They can't pay $5 for them. But I just need someone who can just walk up on them, you know. Them have all heap of knockoff, Nike, Puma, Louis Vuitton. So let me see what I can actually find. So I went to Jumbo today and I spent $40 Canadian is how much I spent. And I was able to get a dozen eggs. So I'm just gonna take them all out so you guys can see what I got. Let me take them all out so you can just see. Okay, so is this upside down? I'll just turn it around. So this is the total. 1776.50. That's like about $41. So how much did I pay for this? This is a watermelon. Okay, so I paid $1 for the mango. Both mangoes are $1. I paid for the plantain 21 21 pesos, so that's about 50 cents each. And then this was like 229, let's call it 230 pesos, which is just a little bit over $5, like $5 and change. And then this is beef. This is like almost $11, so $439.11. Then I got some quinoa, which is like Leader is Jumbo's brand, and that was about like 109, so that's like $2, I think. It's about $2.50. And then this is just water. I think I paid like 7 pesos for this, so this is probably like 25 cents. I don't know, it's like 25 cents. And then this was like 100 and something for the coconut water. And then this was like 49 pesos, so like $1 and change. And then I got some saltfish. This is almost $10, 397. And then these were probably like 18, so like 50 cents, almost 50 cents. I don't know how much for this one. How much was this one? I don't know, I just kind of picked it up. So this is what, and I got watermelon, and I don't know how much is for this watermelon. Probably, how much for the watermelon? I don't know. My head's hurting me. And I forgot earlier when I was in the Chinaman store, I found my Gucci slippers for 180 pesos, which is just under $5 Canadian. And I pick up a toothbrush, which is for like $1. No, I lie. Yeah, oh yeah, it was like 180 pesos. So that is, yeah, just under $5 Canadian. My slipper is like broke, so I just needed something that I could like walk around the house in, and I just got that. So all in all, this was like about, except for this, I'd say is about $40 for the meat, the quinoa, the eggs, water, plantain, that. So 40 Canadian dollars here. So this, I think, will be able to serve me for the 4 days that I have left. Yeah. just really feeling kind of popped down. So like my vibe and my energy is kind of low. So I just need to go relax myself, take some pill. I bought the pills from the pharmacy, and then let's see how I feel later on. This is their painkiller. It says 400 milligrams. So I'm just gonna take one first and see if it helps me out here, because I've never taken this brand before. And I find that like, so back home in Jamaica, when you're taking like the Panadol, for me, I don't, depending on the headache, I just need to take one. And I don't like to take pills anyways. I've been having this migraine since yesterday, or this headache since yesterday. And I was just kind of waiting it out. But oh my gosh. Oof. Dang it. All right, let me see what's here in the cupboards. I'm just thinking about cooking. Okay, all right. So anyways, but hopefully you see if one of them will work. And I'm going to make something to eat. But let me show you guys what this Airbnb looks like. And it's called Panorama Lake. So there's still some construction going on around in this gated community. For those of you guys who don't know about Vista Cana, well, probably a lot of you guys don't know about Vista Cana, but Vista Cana is like similar to like a couple other developments that's in Punta Cana. So it's like this huge multi-developers that is in this huge community, and within that community there's different like security checkposts based on that development. So anyways, so this is the Airbnb. So here's the front door. I feel like this is a room. Oh no, this is the bathroom. The powder room, I should say. This is the powder room. This is where the washer and dryer, I guess, will go. So it's a 1-bedroom, and this is the bedroom, which I really I like the king size bed. I can't wait to sleep on it. I cannot wait to sleep on it. So this is a king size bed. Great. It has an iron, and yeah, then this is the ensuite. It's a really good size. Nice size windows. It looks very comfy in here. And then this is the kitchen and seating area. I think I'm gonna be comfortable here. I feel like I'm gonna be able to get some sleep, I hope. And here's the balcony. There's no furniture out there, which is fine, I guess. So yeah, I like in here. I'm gonna situate myself, get myself relaxed. Today has been, I just don't feel good, but yeah, so I'll see you guys later.
But I'll link it down below. Go check out the channel. I just put together my own thesis. I try to stick to that thesis. I learn from all the mistakes that others might make. So far,
I'm just out here exploring to see what's going on here. But them slippers, them Gucci slippers, them I give me con. I thought Gucci was such a good brand, but clearly it's not when you're getting corn on your feet. I'm gonna have to like maybe go to the Prada side, or Louis Vuitton is just so overdone. So maybe I gotta switch it up. Which one must I do opening on the other side? So here it is. Okay, here's the access to the pool. I mean, seriously. I mean, why not? can't I sit here and enjoy the pool? Why can't I? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. I don't know what to say, but why can't I enjoy this pool? I feel like I'm gonna go for a swim right now. That's what I feel like I'm gonna do, and I didn't plan to go for a swim. Let's go for a swim. What kind of underwear I have on right now? Do I have a decent underwear? Yes, I do. Can I go swim? I'm gonna go for a swim. I'm gonna go for a swim.